Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Maximus 15 for part 22. So last time we left off, we just killed what is probably going to be the closest we're going to get to a boss of any level. And we were just about to go into the cracked swamps. We have no missions at the moment apart from the main one, of course. So let's go in and have a look. And let's see what we can find. So we've just started Biosphere 5. So we're getting there. So we're now in Biosphere 5 or E, whichever you prefer to call it yourself. So we're in the cracked swamp. Alright, this is going to be a big one, I think. This is going to be big. Because the amount of bugs got here is oh fuck.
You're in the right mangle now. You are beginning to wind me up.
You bitch. Alright. Let's go. Hit me up there. So we get going. Okay. I need to think for a minute. This is going to be a big area. Okay. I need to head back to town actually because I'm pretty full up inventory wise. Okay, we'll head back to town. Vroom. Head back to town, head back to base, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same. Same difference. Okay. And there's a quest available. Who's got the quest? Van Horn. What does he got to say for himself?
I got the information that aliens are gathering forces to attack our base. The commander has even shown itself. It's in the basement of Biosphere E. We must get our hands on him as quickly as possible before he gives the order to attack. I don't want him alive. Blast him strong. This is a chance for us to strike the enemy a big blow.
I still don't think this is going to be a boss fight of any epic proportion. In any shape or form. I'm going to just identify it. Yeah, that's not bad. I got a little bit of extra money out of identifying it. And club, still not as good as what I have. Combat armor. I've still got better armor. And all of that. Okay, we're not even going to go to the... Where are we going? Oh no! Ah, shit! I forgot to recharge my my teleport. Shit! That's not good. Okay, hopefully there'll be a teleporter lying around here somewhere. Hopefully in the meantime I won't have to go traveling backwards. And yes, that is. I completely and utterly forgot about.
I hate to have to
How do I don't know what I did? Sure, these things happen. This seems a lot laggier and it seems to be lagging slightly. Frame rate is slightly slower here than usual. Like, I know now that if I turned off the recording, it would be a lot quicker, but right now, it's not the highest ever. So, I do apologize for the frame rate. It seems to be picking up again now. There just seems to be a lot more detail here than there is in most of the levels, so it's just taking a bit more memory than usual. And I use fraps, so fraps pretty hard on memory as well, and it really does lower the frame rate sometimes in some games. So I do apologise for the frame rate being slightly lower than normal. Hopefully it won't last too long. Got to retreat. back here. And we're going to just hop on that healing pad there. Heal myself up. It's fine again here now. It just seems to be when I'm being attacked, it seems to decrease a bit. For some strange reason. I don't particularly know why.
Easy, soldier.
I think it's just there's a lot more detail here than there was in previous levels. So it's just causing it to slow down when I'm being attacked or attacking something. Which sucks big time, because it shouldn't be doing that at all. But anyway, not to worry. Get through here as quick as possible. I don't know, it just seems to be a lot of enemies around one location, more so than anything else. So it might not be that long, it might be a lot of enemies laying around. I'm getting low on health. Here, just kill. Oh, run!
Boy.
Run! Right, I'm gonna go run back to the healing pad. I'm going to try and reserve my health shots for emergency situations. I hope to Christ that my weapon doesn't break in the process. Wait, what did I miss? I sure forgot to pick up the pike, didn't I? Well, that was stupid of me. Alright, so we're gonna move on here. There's creatures coming at me from all directions. There's a lot of them around. Just kill them off. There's a fireball down here somewhere. There he is.
Easy, soldier.
Okay. This place is a bit, little bit branchy. It's going off in all sorts of directions. It's not going to be the easiest to navigate around. And long shot. Just hack my way through these. Okay, I'm not able to carry any more stuff now. Again. Let's see if we can make a couple of changes here. I still don't have enough room. So what do I do? There has to be a portal around here somewhere. Okay, I might have to pause the recording, go back and find a portal and then get back here, I think. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Alright, so I'm going to just save my game. So there. Right, so I'm going to run back to town and I'm going to, I'm going to run back to the nearest portal to get me back to base, and then I'll make my way back here. So I will be right back. And I'm back! For a second time, because I came back originally and the game decided to go and crash up on me, so I'm going using my portal again. For some reason the game has started acting the bollocks when it comes to teleporting back to town, and sometimes it crashes on me, so... And of course, me being me, I forgot to fucking save upon doing so. So I'm gonna have to remind myself that I have to stick a sticky note on the side of my monitor whenever I play this, just to save before using my return to base. Because it just keeps on fucking... I don't know, it does it every now and again, it doesn't happen every time. It might happen maybe once out of every 7 times I use it. So, it's just more of a pain in the ass more than anything else. But thankfully there's an autosave in the game, and it does autosave, so I don't have to go back and do a large amount of walking back to base again. But anyhow, so whilst I was doing my little trip back to base, I've been doing a little bit thinking about my stats and that, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest a few of my stat points into knowledge, and the reason for this is because with knowledge you have a thing called the automatic doctor. I think that's what it's called anyway. And what that does...
What took you so long, Space Rodent?
Basically, I think it works the same way as a health shot. And it just basically heals you. But from what I gather, for every charge on these items, I suppose it's the best way for me to describe it, it only costs 50 cells to recharge each single charge. So for example, if I use both charges on this, it'll cost me 100. If I use one, it'll cost me 50. And in the long run, that would probably turn out cheaper than buying the actual health shots. They cost me 100 less, and I only get one actual usage out of them. So the automatic doctor might be worth investing my points into knowledge for, to be completely honest. So I might be doing that in the long run. Now it's only currently at 16, well 15 base, 16 due to the night that I have on. So it might take me a couple of levels to get high enough for it, but in the long run it might be worth it, because my strength is high enough at the moment. It's pretty good at the moment, I'm not really having any troubles. So I think I can just about invest a couple of levels worth of points into knowledge, which will allow me to use the automatic doctor, which would be handy, because I could just buy multiple ones and just recharge them every time I go back to town, if needs be. That way they don't take up inventory slots and they don't cost me a fortune. Like I'm literally cutting my healing costs by half. It's pretty good. I think it comes in handy because things seem to be getting a tad bit hairier now, especially with these new fireball creatures.
Don't look well.
And the likes appearing now, and so it might just be worthwhile in the long run, to be honest. And also, I did find a couple of items that I had missed somehow, going through the Devourer's corridor, which I picked up on the way back, because I couldn't on the way to base because I didn't have enough space in my inventory. But yeah, so I found a couple of items. Nothing that is of any use to me, but still, I'll be selling it off at the shop anyway. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to go back to the shop again now. So I'm going to save this time, so that doesn't happen again. And it works this time. As I said, sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. I can't really find any pattern or reason as to why it happens, other than it's just being a bastard. Anyhow, so we're gonna sell our items here. I don't know, that probably won't happen now. It wasn't even worth fucking identifying. Sell. There's nothing here that is of any use to me. I don't. Ooh, look at that. Hello. Plus 10 to fight. Now that's a weapon. I am going to buy that and use it. Oh yes, that's a weapon. Nothing there. Well, I had to repair my Peckin club anyway, so now I don't, because I just got myself a new sword. So happy days. What's that? Plus 4 to life. Nah, get rid of it. I don't think there's. Whoa, plus 5 to all attributes. Now that's fucking sweet. That is sweet. Plus 7 to strength. There are some sweet biochips for sale here. But again, money's an issue, so I can't buy them at the moment. I'm gonna keep an eye on those biochips actually, because so far I've literally been ignoring them, and I think it's time that I started keeping an eye on them and maybe investing a little bit into them to help me with my stats. So yeah, there's the automatic doctor there. Oh Jesus Christ, that requires a lot more than I first anticipated. But I think it's going to be worth in the long run to invest at least some into my knowledge, because of the fact that you do have the likes of the automatic doctor there. Like, my stats are pretty good at the moment. My endurance is 45. You know, I'm doing pretty well. Okay. There's a plasma rifle there. There's some cells here, and there's some cells over here. Okay. So, looking good so far. We're doing good. Let's do escape. Ah, let's see. A little corner here. It's them kind of feckers now that I miss at the end of the levels. Over there, like, and I'd have maybe one monster missing. It'd be them kind of feckers now. Okay, so I can't go that way. I've done everything here. The bridge to go across there is broken, so I can't go over there. Oh, there is some cells there, so I can't go over the bridge. Which means that there's only one thing left for me to do. Let's go this way. So let's do this. Let's do so. Let's see what we got over here. I again apologize for the slower frame. I don't know why it's slower here. It's the first time it's gone this slow before. So, well, it's not too bad now. It's kind of picking up a little bit. It's not as bad as it was at first. So, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, there must be some more polygons in this level than there has been in other levels or something to that degree, because polygons go by, for those of you that might not understand what polygons are, basically every model that you make in a game has a certain amount of polygons. It's made up of thousands of polygons, and the more detailed it is, the more polygons there are. So basically, the more items that you have, or the more things that you have in a level, the higher amount of polygons, which means the higher amount of memory that is required for the game to run, which then means that it'll slow down. So it could be the trees here, it could be these things, due to they might have a high polygon count, and if that is the case, then it'll slow down the memory. So that could be what it is. Something very silly like that. Slowing it down a little bit, because they're a new type of tree. I haven't seen them before in the game so far, so I'm guessing, and the game hasn't slowed down like it has here. It's not too bad again now. I'm currently on 19
That's
frames.
just plain rude.
So it's still going pretty well.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh lord, they're everywhere. I just want to get to that fireball. Do damage to me.
There won't be next time.
Okay, there's an automatic doctor now. Did I not repair my helmet? I didn't. Wow, 88 knowledge. Oh, it's got 8 charges on it. Pretty good. It is pretty good.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's see. And then here. Come on, pick up the cells. There we go. Okay. Let's continue on. Shooting is definitely becoming a lot more common. Thankfully, because there was one stage there and it was, well, mainly at the start of the game, that was, currency was a real issue and I had a lot of trouble. I had to go backwards and forwards to healing pads and I'd have to travel 2-3 minutes just to get there. It was getting very frustrating. On stage. At least now it's not so bad. Okay. Not an awful lot in there, but sure, never mind. If we don't look, we won't get. So, let's see. These guys here again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where are all these guys coming from? It's unreal.
Bad move, cockroach.
Cockroach. Alright, we're looking good. So good so far. Okay, it doesn't seem to be an awful lot more here. Let's have a look. There we go. Alright. I think we could go to town right about now. Yeah. I think so, because my helmet's for running low on durability. I will hold off for another minute and we'll see what happens.
You lot are beginning to wind me up.
These one-liners are really getting on very, very quickly. I'm just pissed off hearing these one-liners, to be honest. They're just not doing anything for me anymore. Well, they never really did, but now they're just infuriating me more than anything. Okay. I'd say there could be a portal around here somewhere as well. I know it's base, but I'm just so used to saying town from playing other games, you know? Like, Torchlight and Diablo and all that. I'm just so used to saying town. So it's always going to be town.
Shame I can't stop.
To be honest. Not easy to hit. Frame rate's gone back down again. Ooh.
That must have hurt.
Okay. That was swell. Got a bread, more cells. Right, well, look over here. What we got over here? Not an awful lot. Nevertheless, I like to kill everything, make sure I don't miss anything. Alright, it's looking pretty well done now. Yeah, I've nowhere to put anymore, to be honest. All I can do is just take that out and pick up the gun. Now, I'm going to go back to town, but I'm going to save my game as always from here on in, because it does crash up. And it's a bastard when that happens. So sell that. What's that there? There's nothing really much here. Nah. Oh, I have to repair my helmet, don't I? Christ, I forgot about that. Don't want my helmet breaking, otherwise it disappears, as I said before. It's not like Diablo 2 where your item just goes back into your inventory, it literally disappears. So, can't be having that happening. Just 2 strengths. No. Get rid of it. 13 to fight. Energy. 2 life. 1 choice. Right, we'll buy a few more health shots. Like so. I'll buy 8 of them. There we go. Now we'll go sell the rest of this stuff now. Sell. I'll even sell that because I'm not going to be using it anytime soon. So there's no point in me holding on to it. You know. What is the point? So let's go back. I think I'm nearly out of time. I'm definitely running short on time anyway because we must be running up to the 20-minute mark now. But we'll go for another few minutes. It doesn't hurt if I go a few minutes over. What's that? Chat. I wonder if that's done to me. A new cutter. Damn smell it. I've come across weaker versions of them before. I knew that there'd be a teleporter to them. I fucking knew it. Right, okay. Let's continue on this way.
You're in a right angle now.
You're in a right angle now. Christ,
That was a big mistake, android.
He was not an android. I don't know why he says that. Really just leveled up. Nice.
I've been expecting you.
Okay. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to clear this here, and I think we will call it a day at that. And that'll be it for this part. Well, not to worry, there's still plenty more of Maximus 15 still to come. So I'll just activate that. Cancel. So I'll level up. Right, I'll get my strength. Piss off. Damage caused by energy weapon, fighting skills. Okay. Oh, I don't know where. Will I bother going with the knowledge? Or will I just go pure all out tank? Because money's not really an object. Back it, I'll just bring my strength up to 100 base. I don't know, I'm only contemplating about that knowledge, to be honest with you. I wasn't actually saying, yes, I am going to do it. I was kind of just thinking about it. Probably in the long run, it wouldn't really make that much of a difference.
What took you so long, Space Rodent?
I might just stick with my strength and endurance, to be honest. I don't know. I'm caught in a dilemma between the two, to be honest. I think it's just a case of we'll see what happens. See what kind of what I'm in the mood for at the time, kind of thing. Right, I'm going to go back to town. I'm going to sell this equipment just before I call it a day, actually. So that we start off with a fresh, empty backpack or inventory or whatever way you want to call it for when we come back. 26. Meh. Nah, not really there of interest to me, to be honest. Healing. Just buy a couple more of these. Like so. And just sell off this stuff. Okay. And then we'll go back again. Oh, I forgot I went through the portal, didn't I? Through the teleport. Biosphere E, Cracked Swamp. There we go. So, I am going to end it here. So, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much and have fun.